Elizabeth Acel and Tyler Crawford in Crace Productions, the biography of Frank McCourt.
Frank McCourt's life was full of poverty, sadness, and heartache. Frank's mother had too many babies in a short period of time. She had to raise 4 starving children, often by begging, due to the fact that Frank's father would take his paycheck, which was very little, and waste it on alcohol.
Frank's childhood was rough. His family had very little money, and his dad was a drunk. At 11, he suffered with typhoid fever. Luckily, he survived. And the object that meant most to Frank was the bed that he slept in with his brothers. This bed was a disaster of a mattress, collapsed in the middle. Everybody peed in the bed, so the spring was gone, and they tried to keep it together with bits of string, but after a while the acid from their bodies robbed the string. Meanwhile, the fleas were feasting on them, and if you had to go to the drawn, you went to a bucket, and so on and came back. They'd light a candle to get at the fleas, and they'd hold the candle, and they'd go slapping each other's legs, and bodies killing the fleas.
Frank got a job at the post office delivering telegrams when he was 14 years old.
Frank McCourt was married first in August 1961, divorced 1979, to Alberta Small, with whom he had a daughter, Margaret. He married second in August 1984, divorced 1985, to Cheryl Ford. He married his third wife, Ellen Frey McCourt, in August 1994. They lived in New York City and Roxbury.
Frank McCourt was a teacher.
Using his GI Bill from the U.S. Army, Frank talked his way to NYU by claiming he was intelligent and read a lot, and he was allowed in 1 year's probation, provided he maintained a B average. He graduated in 1957 from New York University with a bachelor's degree in English. He taught at a rank of 6 New York schools, all in Manhattan. In 1967, he earned his master's degree in Brooklyn College, and in the late 60s, he spent 18 months at Trinity College in Dublin.
He indeed was a wonderful teacher.
In his free time, McCourt took up the casual sport of rowing. He once sank with his Wintec recreational single scull on the Mohawk River in New York. He had to be rescued by a local rowing team.